Good morning. As human beings, we are creatures of habit, we are creatures of routine, and we stick to our comfort zones when we are familiar with the way of doing things. We normally stick to it because it works for us. That can happen even in the way we think. We think in certain patterns. Especially in an argument, what tends to happen in a normal situation is that when somebody argues with you and they present a statement, the natural tendency is to defend yourself and oppose the statement. That is a natural tendency in an argument. But arguments are essentially traps. Traps to get you to say something off guard that can be used later against you in a manner that is out of context. So it's good, especially when people are challenging you, when you are in an argument, when people are trying to trap you, that you move away, that you deliberately have a position, take on a position that is not non-confrontational, that is analytical, and that you take time to think before you answer, and don't follow your comfort zone and not to follow your normal train of thought, your normal pattern of thinking. So if you read from the Holy Gospel according to Luke chapter 20 verses 27 to 40, it says, "Some Sadducees who say that there is no resurrection approached Jesus, and they put this question to him: 'Master, we have it from Moses in writing that if a married brother dies childless, the man must marry the widow and raise up children for his brother.' Well then, there were 7 brothers. The first, having married a wife, died childless. The second and then the third married the widow. And the same with all 7. They died leaving no children. Finally, the woman herself died. Now, at resurrection, to which of them will she be the wife, since she had been married to all 7? Jesus replied, 'The children of this world take wives and husbands, but those who are judged worthy of a place in other world and in the resurrection from the dead do not marry, because they can no longer die. For they are the same as the angels, and being children of the resurrection, they are sons of God.' And Moses himself implies that the dead rise again in the passage about Bush, where he calls the Lord of God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. Now he is God, not of the dead, but of the living, for to him all men are in fact alive." Some scribes then spoke up. "Well put, Master," they said, because they would not dare to ask him any more questions. The Gospel of the Lord. Now, the only reason Jesus was able to get out of a trap set by the Sadducees was because he was calm, he was collected, and he organized his thoughts, and he didn't react to what the Sadducees put for him, the trap. And he didn't respond in a defensive manner, but he thought about it, and he changed the paradigm for the Sadducees. That is a lesson for us. that if we are put in a trap, we are in an argument, change the paradigm. And get out of your comfort zone, and don't use the paradigm that is being used by whoever is trying to trap you or have an argument with you. That is my thought for today. Be calm and analyze and change the paradigm. Good morning.